These are not the granny squares you were looking for. Friends! Hello! Welcome back to this wretched hive of scum and villainy. I am Samantha, and this is a Movie Marquee update. Now, I'm not really sure if you can tell. I don't know if it's obvious to you or not. If it's obvious or not, I'm really not sure. But in case you don't know, in case you weren't aware, your girl is a big Star Wars fan. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And this month in the Movie Marquee may just be feeding a certain nerddom in your girl like nothing else. And if you happen to think I nerded out pretty good in March for Hocus Pocus, or in June in the last month for Spirited Away, baby, you have seen nothing yet. Let me just put that out there. Because I am so stupidly excited for Heather's pick for July. I cannot even put it into nerd words for you. Let me just say. So first of all, welcome. Hello. If you are new to the Movie Marquee, if this is your first time joining us for the Movie Marquee, then let me break it down for you, okay? So me, Heather the Crochet Witch, and Bella from Bella's Crocheted Gifts. Hello, ladies. The three of us are taking turns picking movies every month, all year. And in that month, we are all basing projects on that movie's poster. Drawing inspiration from the colors, the movie, scenes, actors, quotes, whatever it is that you want to base a project on. It's in that month with that movie's pick. And in July, it was Heather's pick. In case you couldn't tell, the movie she picked for July is Star Wars: A New Hope, which she said in her video she was totally okay with us picking other movies from the franchise to use as inspiration. But I love the OG, so I'm going with the OG poster as well. And I have mentioned before here, many times, my biggest fandom is Star Wars. And so this movie, this poster, was also in my short list of movies to pick. In fact, I think when Heather and I were kind of talking about this being a thing at the end of last year, and I was starting to pick movies, Heather sent me, like, you know, a few movie posters she was muddling over, thinking about. And she sent me Star Wars, and I sent her back Star Wars, because I was like, girl, I thought of it too. Because I am such a huge, huge Star Wars nerd. Now, I could go on and on and on. I have mentioned my C-3PO mug, which sits right up here. I have a whole collection of Mandalorian Funko Pops up there. I brought Cobb Vanth down here just to Pikachu, just for, you know, for theme's sake. I've got my co-host here, of course, Mando and Grogu. And even this fella, who I will pull out, because this is one of my absolute most prized possessions. It is Darth Goofy. Is he a little dusty? No, he's just shiny. Just shiny. It is Darth Goofy. This was one of the last gifts that my mom actually gave to me before she passed away. Because she knew. She knew. And he is like absolutely one of my favorite things in the entire world. And so for the Movie Marquee, let me set you back here, buddy. Will he sit there? Maybe. I had him so oh, there he goes. Okay, sure. I had him so precariously placed back there on my yarn cauldron that he's fine. He can peek from there. As I was saying, he is absolutely one of my most prized possessions because I have been a Star Wars nerd since I was small, since I was but a wee Samantha. And I can talk to you about it here while we go over the poster and the colors and all that stuff, okay? One sec here, let me grab my things and then we will discuss. Now, I believe I was in middle school when the 25th anniversary remasters, re-releases, remakes of the original Star Wars trilogy came out. And when I say my group of nerd friends and I went crazy over Star Wars, I'm not even exaggerating. Not even a little bit am I exaggerating. We were so ridiculously crazy for Star Wars. Like, I went and saw all the re-releases in the theaters. We, as nerdy as it is, called each other nicknames of our favorite characters. So I had a friend Han, a friend Leia, a friend Boba Fett, and your girl was C-3PO. Right? My friends called me Threep all through middle school. As horrible and cringy and nerdy as that is, it's the truth. We loved these movies. It was an obsession to start a lifetime of obsession, right? And so picking out yarns for the Movie Marquee for A New Hope was like nothing else. I had so much fun. I will say, I've got a couple of yarns in here that I'm going to haul for you at the end of the week. My Friday Fun Day video is already in the works. It's already in plans. And I bought some of them specifically because I had a light bulb go off over my head while I was thinking of future appliques and future things for the Movie Marquee. It just so happened that Heather picked the movie that I was buying yarns for. I legitimately had in my brain that she was going to pick the other movie in her cauldron, not Star Wars. But I'm glad she did. So in my project bag, we've got some yarns. First of all, I've just got white. This happens to be Big Twist Value white. I have a lot of floppy skeins of white and scrap balls of white. White features heavily in the poster, specifically for two characters that I would like to represent in my squares. Navy. And I know you're in here. There we are. And brown. So this is varsity navy, white, and then chocolate brown, I'm pretty sure. And so these two represent our princess, our general, Leia. And then these three together represent Han Solo, because that's what he's wearing in the movies, and his hair, and Leia and her white and her hair. You get it, right? You feel me? So I'm representing them with these. They're going in. And my bag fell off my lap, including, I suppose, the next yarn that I will show you. This is Soho Noel. Give my camera a sec there. You can kind of see it is a dark, dark navy with gold shimmer through it, right? This was a gift to me from Sandy. Hi, Sandy, from Crochet Canada. She sent this to me, and this could not be more perfect to represent the starry galaxy sky, right? The gold shimmer in a dark blue background. Hello, it's totally like the Milky Way, the galaxy up there. So I thought this was very fitting. Even though it is, I think, technically a lightweight 3. Yeah, it says it's a DK. It's going in with my 4 weights. I do not care. It was too perfect. And one of the yarns that you may or may not see later in the week is also a Soho Noel. This one I bought myself. The other color, the navy, is Soot. This one is Starlit. And not Starlit, Starlit, which is also very fitting for a sci-fi space movie. It is gold, and it is very shiny. There we go. Gold with gold shimmer through it. And this, it represents C-3PO, who is on the poster and is in this mug right here above me all the time. So this is going into the mix for Star Wars 2. Now the last two are Department 71 Holiday Lights. Hopefully you can see, yeah, kinda. It is Spearmint is the color. It is a light green. And I have no idea. Oh, there you can totally see. It's like got iridescent primary color kind of shimmer through it. It's not chain spun like the Soho Noel is, where it's like a sparkly chain with like colored fluff on it. This is just like a regular plied yarn with one of the strands being the iridescent like sparkle. It is a 4-weight. Yeah, so this one is a 4-weight. It's going into, and the last color is a Karen Simply Soft Party. There we go. I'm learning, you guys. I'm learning. So this is, ooh, yes, you can see it's red with red sparkle through it. Now these two are for my applique. If you're familiar with Star Wars, you may be able to glean here what I'm going for with sparkly red and sparkly green. If you're not, I will, of course, show you what I'm going for when I got my applique done. But I had an idea in mind, and sparkle yarns, they just so happen to fit really good in Star Wars theme. With all the shiny gold of the droid, the shiny stars in the sky, the shiny weapons that may have colors to them. That's all I'm gonna say. But these are all the sparkly yarns really that I own, I think. Except for a few Horizon, is that what they're called? No. From Hobby Universe, that's it. Which also would have been fitting yarns, considering Galaxy Universe, you get me? But these are the yarns anyway. I'm like on tangent 19 of the video already. But these are the sparkly yarns that I'm using in my granny squares and my applique for this month. Along with the brown, the navy, and the white. And these are all going into my project for the month. So, if you want to join in for the Movie Marquee Challenge, and trust me, I know that you do, all the links will be down there to Heather's channel, to Bella's channel, to Heather's Facebook group, to the playlist of all my Movie Marquee adventures, to the patterns I've been using all year, which have been the granny squares, the solid granny squares from Heather. As you know, I don't think I mentioned it. Did I not mention it? My project for the year is granny squares to make a cardigan. And so I'm using Heather's solid granny square tutorial, which is always linked in all these videos too. All the links and info are down there. Click around, check them out. Join us. Join us. Come to the dark side. Right? Have fun with it, because this project is top tier, at the very top of my list of like my most favorite things that I have ever done. It has been so much fun, and I cannot wait to nerd out with you guys through all of July. I hope you are ready. Please don't be sitting at home in your couch in front of the TV going, I have a bad feeling about this. No, no, no. We are having fun this month, I promise. It's going to be great. And I hope you like the yarns that I picked. Lots of sparkle. I think this may be the only month that it requires sparkle. I am not a sparkle kind of person, but space, metal, sci-fi, pew pew, you know, all of that, it kind of requires a little bit of sparkle. And so, you know, a few squares here and there in my cardigan can have some sparkle. I am okay with that. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know. What did you pick for colors? What are you making this month? I want to hear about it. I want to chat about it. So let's do it, okay? Otherwise, I think that is all that I need to update you on. I don't have any of my squares started, nor my applique. I don't have that started either. But I did want to nerd out with you, of course, and I wanted to show off the yarns that I picked. React to Heather's movie pick, because, girl, this is right up my alley like you have no idea. Or maybe you do. I think maybe you do have an idea. And so, yeah, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you like the Movie Marquee, leave me a like so I know. And please subscribe today as well, because I would love to have you join us here in all the crochet nerddom, right? And until I've got another update for you, another video, another haul, which indeed is coming, then I will just let you go. Take care. Goodbye.